Hey guys, welcome to Space Engineers. You would not believe the amount of trouble I've had attempting to start a series on this game. I had one world that I got started and I started recording right away, and you know, there were several times where I said, okay, now I'm just gonna cut and do something off camera and I'll come back, and then I just never came back, and the next thing I knew I had a space station, a couple ships, and I'd done it all off camera, and I said, you know what, this isn't, I can't just come back now. So I started a new one and started rotating between coming on, you know, doing stuff on camera and doing stuff off camera. And apparently when I went to edit that, I was actually happy with what I had done and planned out, but apparently I had just mixed up when I was recording and when I wasn't. It was completely reversed. So all of the content that I meant to record was not recorded, and all the times that were supposed to be off camera were recorded. So we're starting again. So again, this is Space Engineers. We're going to set up our world here, and I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. I did notice while I was editing the video that that it was, I spent way too much time going through all these settings. So just real quickly, we're playing on survival. That means I have to mine resources and I can die. I've got all my speeds maxed out here just because otherwise it would be pointless to try and do a YouTube series on this. It would just take too long. I'm maxing out all the other settings except for this one. I haven't had any problems in single player with objects. In multiplayer, it's a huge problem. Auto healing on. Clients can save. I'm the only one, so I'll just go ahead and do that in case I ever decide to make this a multiplayer thing. Auto trash removal. Yes. Delete respawn ship. Yes. Player names. We're going to enable cargo ships. Reset ownership, I'm not going to have to worry about that, and permanent death will take off. Okay, that's it. And like I said, I've got this labeled as my Let's Play world. We are going to do the crash red ship. This is the one that I've been doing, just make sure that didn't change. But that's the one we're going to go with, I think. You know what? Yeah, because okay. So my goal for this is I've watched quite a few LPs, and what I want to do with this series is actually rebuild the red ship. Every series I've seen, and I'm not saying there's nobody out there. Yeah, there's got to be somebody out there that's rebuilt this thing. But most of the LP series I've seen on Space Engineers that did this scenario ground down the ship for parts. I want to rebuild this thing. That seems like what the scenario was for, what was intended for, because we will have a lot of stuff on this ship. So if you're not familiar with this game, it is a lot like Minecraft, and just about every LPer I've watched has made that comment. You have blocks. A couple differences is, one, we're in space. It has a little bit more of a realistic look, and it also, you know, some of the blocks we can make different shapes. We've got corners and slopes and inverted corners. It gives us some play with curve and all that kind of stuff. You know, just on the texture of our structures. Now, as soon as this loads, this is actually taking quite a bit of time to load. It's probably because I'm recording, and I dropped down quite a bit. Let's look around. There's our red ship, and I'll do some more talking as soon as I get this thing safe. I need to find a large asteroid to hide this thing behind, because pretty soon we're going to start having some asteroids coming in, or I'm sorry, not asteroids, meteors. There are meteor showers because I put this on normal. It is survival. I felt like I needed to make it normal. So I'm jumped in my ship here. As you can see, the power's off. You hit Y to turn my generators on, and that's going to bring the ship to life. And then we're just gonna back out of this rock that, you know, somebody partied too hard and they wasn't watching where they were going. Either that or they were texting and flying a spaceship. Take your pick. I think we're backed out. Yeah, we can get around now. And I'm not sure where I want to go, but I know I want to be close to that horseshoe because that's where I think I'm going to want to do some mining. Anytime the center of one of these asteroids is exposed like that, it usually shows you just a massive amount of resources that you can get to. And controls on this thing are a little sluggish, simply because rotate. It's just a massive ship, and we'll see a little bit more of that later on. I do have the max number of asteroids in this thing, but it's not doing it the way I would like. It's giving me a bunch of moons instead of asteroids. Oh. Depth perception is a must in this game, especially when it comes to flying ships. Just because you can really wreck your ship if you're not careful. So we're going to come over here and just set down on the back side of this asteroid. And what this is going to do is it's going to shelter us from any meteor storm. So I'm going to get this thing set down, and I'll probably speed through it because it's going to take me a little bit. It doesn't move very fast. I don't know if I like this one. So I'm going to find a place to set down, and then we'll get going. Oops, lost the thruster. It's alright. We're gonna lose quite a bit of stuff here on this ship. Anyways, I just have to get in a position where I can set my landing gear down. Just gotta be careful, because there we go, we got one that can lock. So we'll lock it in place. Alright, so we're set. We have gravity here now, and that's the big thing. What I want to do now is I need to get out and find uranium. Uranium is the lifeblood here. So open our stuff with G on the keyboard, and now we're just, once we have the drill out, we're gonna take a look around for uranium. I see nickel. Uranium is gonna show up as a big black spot if there's any on the outside. Let's back up and take in the view of our asteroid here. One of the things I'm gonna need to get going on the ship pretty quick is gonna be some it's gonna be a beacon, and what the beacon does is it tells me where home is, and basically it'll show up like that military escort does. There was an update recently that changed the way those ships were. We used to be able to just fly onto them and grab them, which was, you know, kind of cheaty, I guess. All depends on how you like to play the game. I mean, it was cheap resources. Very easy to find. Ooh, we got a tunnel. These are always good to find. There we go. We got some uranium. Let's see if we have any gravity up here. We don't. Okay, so we're gonna get us some uranium here. I'm gonna keep recording, but I'm gonna cut this out because I'm gonna try and fill up my inventory.
It's always just the same. What's done is done. My luck, I have never won. Well, I want to do it, just want to move on. I open my eyes, then let in the sun. Turning off the lights, I'll escape the strife. Everyone salute you, wish I were you. Oh wait, it's only the sun. It's only the sun. Away and face the sun. Away you go, it's done. I don't know why I'm looking. I'll die tonight. Life's end with the suicide.
Alright, that's a good amount of uranium for right now. At least to get started. Now we gotta find our way back out of here. There we go. So we're gonna head back to the ship, get this uranium refining, and we're gonna make a couple repairs. One of the first repairs I'm gonna make on this ship, let's go dark side of the thing, find it. One of the first repairs I'm gonna make to this ship, and you're gonna see it right here. Was there some uranium right there? Yes, there was. And do I have gravity right here? No, I don't. That's okay. One of the reasons I parked the ship right here was because I'll be able to mine underneath it. See, there's iron right there. We'll pick up some iron in a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So one of the first repairs we're gonna make is right here. Let's get our welder out and we can see what we need to do. We'll need bulletproof glass, construction components, motors, and small steel tubes. Okay, well, let's see what we got going. Right, so what that is that's actually feeding into one of our refineries. Move that in there, and it will automatically move into the refinery, which you can see here. And while it's doing that, let's go here. I'm going to show you guys real quick a nice little trick. You can go here, and that's going to show you the ship inventory. It's basically going to give you this panel all over again. And go to storage. We're going to go ahead and organize just a little bit. We're going to move all of our components into the large container, and then all of our resources here, all of our ores and ingots into this container. Small steel tubes, bulletproof glass, construction components. Okay, so we'll come back here. That's our personal inventory. So to move stuff in it, we need bulletproof glass, small steel tubes, construction components, and I don't remember what else it said. I think it's motors, but we'll see in just a second. Escape. Sorry, I've been playing Minecraft and I have my controls all confused. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need some motors. So let's go ahead and put these together. I'll need some steel plates too. We'll be able to make that. We have some iron. We need the motors first, though. How many did we need? We're gonna need more. Not that it matters. Alright, so we are gonna need 24 motors. Come back up here to our connector. Look, control panel. Go to our assembler. Let's just do need 30 of those at least, and then we'll need we'll do 30 of those because we'll need some more. Okay, go back to our inventory. We'll hit our system filter, and that's going to bring up our assembler right there. Oh, face plant. Okay, and then we're gonna find a conveyor tube, which is right there, and place it. And let's go ahead and color it black like the rest of them. And you just hit P, and then place it there, pointing at that block, and hit it. You hit your middle mouse button. Go back to your welder, and there we go. Now it's connected. So when the uranium starts to uranium starts to refine in our refinery, we will start to get uranium spreading out through all of our reactors here. We have 3 large reactors on this ship, which should power just a massive ship. I think that's it on that for right now. I'm gonna do some beautification on this ship and get it not looking so jagged real quick, because it's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna speed through this, and I'll be back in a minute. So save what's left of me. I can't take no more. It's always just the same. What's done is done. My luck, I have never won. It's not the end till I say it's done. There are lessons left to learn. It goes on and on. All right, guys. I think that does it for cleaning her up. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing here. It's like, well, let's go to our systems. Yeah, our uranium hasn't even started refining yet. We can go to our energy. We got one that's completely out, but that's, well, you know, we can just do this. We'll move 5 ingots over. Confirm. There we go. That's gonna bring our max power back up. Now we have 2 assemblers up here, one of which is not complete. And we need some construction components, small steel tubes, motors, a display, and some more steel plates. So I've got some of that on me. Let's just see. Oh, I guess I didn't have enough of it on me. We can remove the bulletproof glass. Why didn't it put the steel plates on there? Let's go here. Move those back in there. We'll need some computers. What all? He used all the construction components. Alright, we're gonna need some more computers. We'll need all of that. Small steel tubes, motors, computers, and more steel plate. So let's look. Let's be efficient about it. We need 15 steel plates. So production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We need 10 small steel tubes. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get those. We need to go here. Get those out of the way. Now we need 2 motors, 4 displays, and 4 computers. Production. Let's see if we got enough for this. I probably had some of those in the other one. That's one thing. I forget things really easy. We need 4 computers. That was it. Production and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. There will come a time when I'm not concerned about resources. That time is not today. Okay. Now we've got that. Let's take a look. Why is it still running? That's extremely annoying. Storage. Okay. Let me think for a minute. Okay. We are going to need to make a drill ship. And we're going to need reactor components, which is going to require stone. So, I'm going to have to do some mining. And now I'm going to show you why I put this ship right here. Let me see what I've got on me. I need to go dump some inventory. Be right back with you. Alright, this looks like as good of a spot as any, and we're going to need to clear this out anyways. So I can turn my jetpack off, and I have gravity because the gravity field from the ship is being extended down here. And I'll need some stone, but I'll have plenty by the time I get this down. I just want to kind of get a hole going here. But we're gonna need stone and iron because we need to build a ship. So I'll probably mine for a little bit here, and I'll keep recording just so I can do a montage or something. But I'll be back with you guys in a little bit after I'm dumping this stuff in the refinery. Inventory full. I'm gonna do this quite a few more times. And I have an autosave going. You may see lag, you may not. I'm doing that just because I've had crashes on Space Engineers. So, you know, if that happens, I want it to be as up to date as possible. That should get us started. We're gonna need a lot of steel plates, so I'm gonna spam those. Like do 500. We will also need small steel tubes. Yeah, 100 of those. Oh, you know what? I always get turned around in this thing. I try to go to somewhere else. Let's try to build some reactor components. I'm gonna need silver, iron, and gravel, which we will have gravel in just about. We'll have all the gravel we need. Back to some mining, and we found the cave system, which is excellent. It's easy to get turned around down here too. So I'm gonna mine some of this until I'm full, and then head back to the ship probably. Okay, there's my hole out. I don't have much inventory space, and I just want to make sure I get it filled up. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Yep, that's it. Alright, towards the iron. There we go. And there's my hole. There's my other hole. I love these big caverns like this. And there goes the refinery. Let's go to system inventories. Oh, I'm not going to need that many of those. Pick those up. Actually, won't even need that many. Storage, and we're going to move these large steel tubes over here. Go back to here. Bring up storage over here, and construction components. The reason I'm doing that is we're gonna start construction on a ship, and we're just gonna use the front part of this ship as our construction pad. Not completely straight. And we're going to start off building a ship out of light armor blocks. We're just going to build a simple mining ship with a couple drills on it and conveyors and connectors. So I'm going to get started on that. And I may speed through this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm probably going to call it. I've been going for a while here. I'll check my time and see how much time I have left to record. And but I'm probably going to call it here, and in the next episode we'll get our drilling ship going. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you are enjoying this game. It is kind of a slow start type game. I hope you are seeing some things in here to help you with your game if you're new to this game. You know, hopefully when I play games, I like to get people excited about the game. And hopefully you learn some quick ways to get around. But I'll see you next time.